Okay, so sa video na ito, pag-aaralan natin ang Intro to Polynomials. So, dito, i-discuss natin kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng polynomials at kung ano ang itsura niya. So, start na tayo. First of all, what is polynomial? So, polynomials is an expression consisting of variables and coefficients that involves only the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and non-negative integer exponents. So, anything na may division is not considered as a polynomial. Next. So, magbigay tayo ng example. Ito ang example na to ay isang polynomial. Makikita natin na 5x squared, 3x, 5y cubed, minus 3 is a polynomial. Itong polynomial na to, meron siyang 4 terms as makikita natin dyan, di ba? Ito, 1 term, second term, third term, fourth term. Separate natin ang bawat term using an operation. So, dahil dito sa operator na to, which is minus, plus, or negative, or multiplication, mabibigay natin kung how many terms meron ang isang equation. So, that's why meron tayong 4 terms. Nakikita natin na exponents are all positive integers. So, pag nakikita natin ng 5xy squared, ang x meron siyang exponent na y, ang y squared meron siyang exponent na 2. So, positive, positive. Instead, normally kasi pag 1 naman yung exponent, dinidisregard na natin yung number na 1. So, kasi understandable na yan na may 1 siyang exponent yan. So, ito, normally 3x ang sinusulat. So, kung 3x, meron siyang, ang x may exponent siya na 1. 5y cubed, meron yung y na 3 na exponent. Ito namang 3, wala siyang variable. Ang mga variable is itong x, y, or kahit anong letter pa yan. Z, A, B, kahit anong letter. Pero pag nakikita natin dito sa polynomial ito, wala siyang variable. Coefficient lang. Ang mga coefficient ay itong mga numbers na to. Nasa harapan ng variables. So, ang tawag dito ay isang constant coefficient. Constant coefficient. Next. Constant term. Okay. So, sa example na to, 3xy squared is not a polynomial because exponent is negative. So, instead of ito nga, 3xy raised to minus 2, pwede natin siyang maisulat as 3x over y squared. Dahil dyan, di ba sinabi nga natin na pag division, may division sa variables ang exponent, mas lalo ng exponent. Pag may division ng exponent, ibig sabihin hindi siya polynomial. Makikita natin dito na ang y raised to minus 2, maisusulat siya as 1 over y squared. Di ba sinabi nga natin na pag division, hindi siya considered as polynomial. Note, hindi ko sinabi pag division, automatically not polynomial na siya. Ang sinasabi ko, pag ang division where ang exponent ay most likely magiging included siya, hindi na siya polynomial. So, that is why, kasi pag dinivision mo ang variable na may exponent, magiging negative siya. So, another example, ito, 2 over x plus 2. So, may variable tayo sa baba na division. That's why it's not a polynomial. Dahil ito, pwede natin siyang maisulat as ganito. 2 multiply brackets, kasi itong buong to, exponent niya ay is minus 1. So, is 1. So, pag i-convert natin siya, pag tatanggalin natin yung division sign niya, yung fraction, magiging 2 brackets, x plus 2 raised to minus 1. So, operation is division and can be written as 2 brackets x plus 2 raised to minus 1, which is also a negative exponent. So, yun. Another example, y raised to minus 1. So, ang conversion niya is 1 over y. And sinabi nga natin, negative exponent is not a polynomial. Next, term. Term is a constant multiplied by a non-negative integer powers of variables. Kanina sinabi natin na ang term, ito, di ba? So, itong polynomial na to, meron siyang tatlong terms. 1, 2, 3. Nagsaseparate sa kanya ay itong mga operators na to. So, this is a polynomial, di ba? And has an expression. Yung expression ng polynomial na to has 3 terms. Yun lang yun. Next, coefficient. Coefficient is any factor or a product is said to be the coefficient of other factors. So, ang coefficient is hindi lang siya number kung, well, coefficient is yung something na nagde-distinguish between yung depende ang coefficient, depende siya sa kung ano yung tinatawag mo na variable. So, pero ang variable is always a letter. Pag tinignan natin dito, just use this as an example. 5xy squared. 5xy squared is a term, di ba? So, pwede nating sabihin na coefficient of 5 is xyz. Coefficient of 5. 5 is yung coefficient. Meron siyang variable na xyz. Or, pag sinabi naman ng coefficient natin is 5x, meron siyang variable na yz. Next, pag sinabi natin x, ang variable, coefficient is x, ang variable niya is 5yz. So, ganun lang yun. Basta, normally naman ang coefficient instantly, basta yung number lang yan. Kasi, itong mga to, itong xyz na to, yung mga variables na yan, sinosolve yan. So, pag sinosolve yan, each letter represents a number pa din. So, basically, pag sa mga advanced maths na, ganito na yung magiging mga questions eh. Hahanapin mo, may mga equations na ganito, hahanapin mo yung x, yung y, and z, para ako yung final answer. Kasi normally, ang unang step, hanapin mo muna yung x, minsan yung z muna, tapos yung y, para mahanap mo yung entire final answer ng polynomial. Pero, sa susunod, solve natin tayo ng ganong questions. Next. Pero ngayon, mga definitions muna tayo para maintindihan natin more kung anong polynomial. Next is constant coefficient. So, constant coefficient is the constant. Coefficient that is a constant. So, di ba nga, ito, 5xyz. 5 is yung constant coefficient of xyz. Kasi siya lang yung given sa atin na known. Kasi itong xyz, unknown naman siya. Next, like terms. Terms that may be differ only in their constant coefficient. So, may mga questions, may mga sinosolve tayo kung saan sobrang haba niyan. Di ba nga, kanina, sa mga polynomials natin, mga ganito binibigay sa atin. So, kailangan natin, ang ginagawa natin is to make sure na paliitin natin yung polynomial para mas madali siyang isolve. To do that, hinahanap natin yung mga like terms, Hinahanap natin yung mga like terms sa polynomial para pwede natin silang ipag-combine. Makikita natin ito, 6x squared and 3x squared are like terms. So, since like terms sila, pwede natin silang i-add. So, kung plus yan. 6x squared plus 3x squared, since like terms sila, pwede natin siyang gawing 9x squared. Like terms Nagbabase ang like terms dahil dito. Sa exponent and sa variable. Pag sinabi natin 5x squared plus 2x plus 3, wala siyang like terms. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng pag-combine. Kasi x squared, hindi naman to x squared. Ito walang x. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng pag-combine. However, kunyari, 5x squared plus 2x squared plus 2x plus 3. So, para mas mapaliit natin to, pwede natin tong pag-combine. Siyang like terms. So, 7x squared plus 2x plus 3. Ganun lang yun. Next. Diba kanina, yung numbers of terms. So, may mga tawag sa kanila. First, monomial. Monomial is a polynomial that only has one term. Mono means one. Binomial. Polynomials with 2 terms. That's why it's 2. Trinomial. Polynomial with 3 terms. Okay? So, meron pa yan. Madami pa yan. So, depende sa number of terms yung klase ng polynomial yan. So, pag 4 na yan, fourth polynomial. Ganun yan. Fourth term polynomial. Wala na siyang, tawag yan, wala na siyang synonymous doon na word. Next is degree of polynomial. It is an exponent of the variable in a monomial. So, example, ito, 5x cubed. Diba monomial yan? Itong monomial na to, meron siyang degree na 3. Dahil, ang pinakamataas na exponent sa polynomial na to ay 3. That's why this is a third degree polynomial. So, pag i-recap natin yan, sige. 5x squared plus 2y minus 7. So, coefficient, constant. Constant coefficient. Itong term na to, term na to, term na to. So, x and y are variables. Tawag sa kanila variables. Exponent is squared. So, 2. Exponent dito is 1. Yun lang yan. And up next naman is degree of polynomial. So, sa degree of polynomial, the highest degree in the polynomial. So, example, 7x squared minus 4x plus 2. So, itong polynomial na ito, meron siyang second degree. Kasi, ang pinakamataas na degree or exponent dito sa polynomial na ito ay squared. So, 2. That's why this is a second degree polynomial. Remember, itong degree is different from the how many terms yung polynomial. This is a 1, 2, 3. So, this is a trinomial, 3-term polynomial or trinomial na tinatawag. Pero, ang degree niya is 2. So, a polynomial has more than one variable. Its degree will be the sum of all the variables that appear. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, paano pag 5x plus 2x plus 3x, for example, plus 1, di ba? May like terms. X, x, x. Pare-pareho silang may variable na x. Tapos, exponent nila pare-pareho, 1, 1, 1. So, pwede natin i-add tong lahat. So, magiging 10x plus 1, di ba? Ganun lang yan. So, ang sinasabi lang dito, pag like terms, ipag-combine mo na yan. Example. Example natin. 3x squared, y to the 5th. So, sa mga ganito naman, makikita natin na meron tayong dalawang variables na may exponent. So, ang ginagawa dyan, pinag-add natin yan. So, itong x na to, may 2. Itong y na to, may 5. So, ipag-combine natin yan, magiging 7. So, this is a 7-degree polynomial, monomial. 4. 4 has 0 degree. Since, yung constant niya, since it's a constant coefficient and has a 0 degree. Sige, magbibigay ako ng question. Pag sinabi natin 4 squared, anong degree niyan? Ang degree niyan is still 0. Bakit? 4 squared. Ano bang 4 squared? Di ba 16 lang naman yan? O pag sinabi natin 16, meron pa din siyang degree na 0. Since 0 ang degree niya, kasi wala nga siyang variable, hindi siya makakakaroon na exponent yan. So, this 4 squared has still 0 degree. So, it means na kahit anong constant or number lang, walang variables, meron lang siyang 0 degree. Example pa. X to the 5th, y cubed, z. So, i-add lang natin yan. 5 plus 3 plus 1, that's 9th degree. 2, x, y cubed. That's a 4th degree. 4, x, 2, y, z squared, that's a 5th degree. So, paano naman kung expression nga siya, di ba? Since, hindi naman ganito lang siya ginagamit. Paano pag meron na siyang operators? Paano pag ipag-combine natin yan? Katulad nito. So, 5 x to the 5th, y third, z, plus 2xy, 3, plus 4x squared, y, z squared. So, dito naman, diba sinabi ko kanina na yung polynomial, degree ng polynomial, nagdedepende siya kung ano yung highest exponent. So, kailangan natin hanapin yung highest exponent or highest degree. So, dito, 9th degree, 4th degree, 5th degree. So, the highest is ito, which is 9. So, it means this polynomial has a degree of 9. Okay, thank you.